Put Cameron on the phone.
And you know.
Put Cameron on the phone.
Hang on. Hold on a second.
Hello?
Cam, what's up, baby?
50, what up, baby?
Let me tell you.
No.
Cam, for 1 second.
Wait, Cam, let's hear. Cam, hold up, Cam, because you.
Three different.
We're not talking about your money, Cam. Listen to this. Check this out. Look. If you got, when you was on Def Jam.
We gotta let each side say.
All right, check this out. Cam.
I'm listening.
Let him rock for a
A
second.
huge portion of your success.
How much Lloyd Banks sold?
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
Hey, he's on Amazing. Jim is at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not. Listen, look. That's great for Jimmy. Like every time I talk about balling, you know what, Cam? If you want to do.
Lloyd Banks is at 300,000. Jim Jones is at 300,000.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is on an independent.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks is on Yellow.
But Lloyd Banks has more money than Jim Jones, and when you want to talk on that level, see, you get ready to turn it into something else. Check this out.
What is you talking about? Then you like Prodigy? Come over here.
Yeah, I let him do a deal over there because he asked to do the deal over there, and I said, you know what? You can go if you want to do that.
How much Mobb Deep sold this year?
All right, y'all gotta.
Curtis, how much did Mobb Deep sell this year?
You're not gonna be. You can ready to cause a whole different situation. Watch this.
How much
Let's not make it a different situation.
He thinks that it's good. He thinks that it's good to go in the competition. I'm not gonna stop competing.
How much did the mob sell, Curtis?
Let me tell you something. The difference between Dipset and the average artist that signs to.
How much did
Whoa, all right, we gotta shut him off.
How much the mob and how much Lloyd Banks sold?
Imagine having beef, and the person you're beefing with brings your own team on stage. That's when Cameron realized 50 Cent isn't just a rapper, he's a master strategist. Yo, so it's January 9th, 2025, and 50 Cent just dropped a wild post on Instagram. He shared a photo of Jim Jones and labeled him Individual 1. Now, a lot of people might scroll past that and miss the message, but let me break it down for you. This is 50 Cent's slick way of calling Jim Jones a snitch. 50 posted part of a federal wiretap transcript from back when the feds were investigating Tekashi 6ix9ine and the 9 Trey Bloods. In those transcripts, the person referred to as Individual 1 is allegedly Jim Jones. Here's where it gets messy. Everybody else tied to the 9 Trey Bloods ended up locked up, but somehow Jim Jones is still walking free. So what 50 is really saying is this: if Jim Jones isn't in prison, then somebody's talking to the police. And according to 50, that somebody is Jim. This does not look good for old Jimmy at all. But to be clear, 50 Cent didn't just wake up and start this beef. It all kicked off after Jim Jones made some comments about 50 Cent and Cameron during his appearance on the Justin LeBoy podcast.
Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas in their life, you heard? Both of them. Pause though, get off my... There's only space on there for baby girl, man. Come on, man. Tugging on my shit like that.
Yeah, you never clear shit up. And we never hear your side of the story. Cam was like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
He ain't think nothing, he could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me, he couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. Let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier, because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard? I had the soldiers, nigga. They didn't tell me nothing. You heard? I did what I wanted to do. I seen the shit wasn't going right, so I started doing what Jim Jones needed to do for Jim Jones. Because the nigga was supposed to be the Don wasn't taking care of the capo.
Now let's get this straight. 50 Cent and Cameron are actually cool right now. They're on good terms in 2025. But ever since Jim Jones did that interview, both 50 and Cam have been coming for Jim's neck non-stop. And don't get it twisted, there was a time when you couldn't even put 50 Cent and Cameron in the same sentence. Yeah, they might be friends today, but back in the day? Oh nah, these two were going at each other heavy with diss tracks. Alright, time for a quick hip-hop history lesson. Let's rewind about 18 years, all the way back to 2007.
You also been in some other, battles and shit, wars, Cam as well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't heard about Cam, I don't want to talk about him because he's missing. He's missing, and I don't know what happened. You understand what I'm saying? All I know is I was looking forward to going back and forth with him, mixing it up a little bit. I thought he had a good start. He had a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? He was using the comedy route instead of, you know, actually being aggressive and going for it. And I was like, ooh, that's something different. And I'm evaluating that for a second. He works for me now. Gave me time for my new album.
The beef between 50 Cent and Cameron actually started on the radio, and it turned into one of the funniest rap feuds ever. 50 was on Hot 97 doing an interview with Angie Martinez when Cameron suddenly called into the show.
Mr. C's in the barbershop right now.
Shout out to Mr.
Everybody
C's in the barbershop. Shout out to all.
Flex, I know Flex out there listening.
Shout out to all the barbershops in the city.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who's text messaging you too.
That sounds to me somebody's on the phone. Who is it, Mons? Who is it?
Cameron and Alan Run Black from Koch Records.
Cameron? Let's talk.
What's your relationship with Cam? Do you have one?
Problems. We good.
No problems.
Yeah, I ain't had no issues with him.
Monte?
Is he by himself?
We gotta work out this phone situation because there's gonna be a lot of calls today.
Yeah, Jimmy with him?
Koch Records.
Your relationship with Dipset is good?
Yeah. Actually,
Can you guys hear me?
Who is that?
This is Alan Grumblatt. I'm the general manager of Koch Records.
yeah.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, how
What's
you
up,
doing?
Alan?
Hey, Angie, thanks for all your support and everything. You
What
know?
about me, Alan?
What's that?
What about me?
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing good.
You wanna talk? You wanna be on the air? Like an artist?
Hey, yeah, you know what? You know, just because I've been just hearing a lot of negativity, and you know, Koch Records, we distribute Diplomat Records, and you know,
Yeah, well, diplomats are cool, but put Cam on the phone.
Diplomat Records, and we pay them.
Put Cameron on the phone.
And you know,
Put Cameron on the phone.
hang on.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Cam, what's up, baby?
50, what up, baby?
Hey,
Hold on, you shut down Diplomat Project?
I'm not talking about diplomats. If you got, listen, let me tell you something. Look, if you got, now check this out. Look, initially, a portion of your success.
How much Lloyd Banks sold?
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
And he's on the major, and Jim is at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not listening.
50 Cent was clearly not happy with how that phone call played out. Cameron kept yelling over him, wouldn't let 50 speak, and honestly seemed more interested in clowning him than having a real conversation. And 50 felt disrespected. He wasn't about to let that slide. On the radio, 50 started talking about the distribution company Cam was dealing with, Coach Records. According to 50, Coach was a graveyard. He said that label was where artists went when major labels no longer wanted to invest in them. 50 straight up described Coach as the B-League, or a retirement home for rappers who weren't making real money anymore. Cameron, of course, pushed back. He argued that Coach Records was actually a solid company and that they gave artists better deals than most major labels. But after that interview, things were never the same. They had been cool before, but after that, yeah, it was over. So 50 did what 50 does best. He put it all on wax. He dropped the first diss track of the beef, called Funeral Music. And fam, he was not playing. 50 went crazy on that record. To this day, that song doesn't get the respect it deserves. It's one of the most underrated diss tracks ever, with insane replay value. 50 absolutely smoked Cam on that joint, and even dropped a video for it. But that wasn't even the wildest part. After releasing the song, 50 pulled a move that felt straight out of a cartel movie. He sent 2 huge bodyguards in suits to Cameron's office with a package. Inside, 2 black roses and a small coffin. And let's be clear, black roses symbolize death. Add the coffin, and the message was loud and clear. The diss track was called Funeral Music for a reason. In the video, 50 even had a hearse with the implication that Cameron's career was in the back. The whole thing was insane. But Cam wasn't soft, and he wasn't going out without a fight. For the younger viewers who don't know, Cam can really rap. He fired back with his own diss track called Curtis, which of course is 50 Cent's real name.
I'm not talking about diplomats, is it? Cam, if you really want that?
Nah, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying to you is, listen, let me explain something to you. I'm saying to you, I got projects over there. I just signed off. Right. I just let him do that deal, homeboy.
Exactly. So why would you let him do a deal in Koch, a place that you think is the graveyard?
It is the graveyard.
So why would you let your man?
The only one, you know what it is?
Why would you let your buddy that you mess with?
Because he asked for it. Like, I don't hold people against their will. See, Cam, let me tell you something. Look, me tell you something about me. Listen.
Wait. Here, let's do this. Wait, Kim.
I don't know what everybody else gets. I'm sitting in
No. Listen, let me tell you something.
I was flipping on Koch. Let me explain something to you about Koch Records. They made 600. They signed a road. They sold their company for $80 million to a company called Row Entertainment.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Go ahead.
I'm letting the world know.
They just sold portions of it in Canada.
They sold the company for $80 million. Last year, Row Entertainment made $600 million, according to the Canadian Wall Street Journal. Koch put a deal on the table for me for $7 million. I say, what are you talking about? That's not 1% of $600 million. So currently, when I was on my rampage talking about Koch owed me cake, yeah, they just made close to $1 billion in the last 2 years, and I'm not taking $10 million off $1 billion.
How'd that make you feel?
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you, you talk about you Koch as a graveyard, you just let your man
It is a graveyard. If you got, listen, let me tell you something. Look, if you got, now check this out. Look, initially, when I'm saying that, that's where you go when the majors don't act like the general public doesn't know that this is where the artists go after.
Turn that up a little. I can't
the majors don't act. Can you hear me, Cam?
I ain't there, brother.
Okay. Like we clear that everybody is visible that this is where artists go after the majors won't invest in them anymore.
All right, let me explain something to you. I got 3 different distributions. I got Def Jam, which is a major. When I got Warner Brothers, which is a major.
Yeah, and the reason why, look, let me tell you.
No.
Cam, for one second.
Wait, Cam, let's hear. Cam, hold up, Cam, because you.
3 different.
We're not talking about your money, Cam. Listen to this. Check this out. Look. If you got, when you was on Def Jam,
we gotta let each side say.
All right, check this out, Cam.
I'm listening.
Let him rock for a second.
A huge portion of your success.
How much Lloyd Banks sold?
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
And he's on Amazing. Jim is at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not. Listen, look. That's great for Jimmy. Like every time I talk about balling, you know what, Cam? If you want to do,
Lloyd Banks is at 300,000. Jim Jones is at 300,000.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is on an independent. Lloyd Banks is on Yellow.
But Lloyd Banks has more money than Jim Jones, and when you want to talk on that level, see, you get ready to turn it into something else. Check this out.
What is you talking about? Then you like Prodigy? Come over here.
Yeah, I let him do a deal over there because he asked to do the deal over there, and I said, you know what? You can go if you want to do that.
How much Mobb Deep sold this year?
All right, y'all gotta.
Curtis, how much did Mobb Deep sell this year?
You're not gonna be. You can ready to cause a whole different situation. Watch this.
How much
let's not make it a different situation.
He thinks that it's good. He thinks that it's good to go in the competition. I'm not gonna stop competing.
How much did the mob sell, Curtis?
Let me tell you something. The difference between Dipset and the average artist that signs to.
How much did fucking Mob?
Whoa, all right, we gotta shut him off.
How much the mob and how much Lloyd Banks sold?
Monse.
Doing the same numbers you.
Monse, we gotta cut it, honey.
The difference
Cam,
between.
I'm sorry, baby. And I want to be fair to everybody, but
now listen. The difference between.
This was a time when rappers took beef seriously. It wasn't just diss tracks. They were doing skits before skits were even a thing. If you remember hearing Curtis throughout the song, that part was hilarious. But Cameron wasn't done. He dropped part 2 of the diss, and this time it was basically a full skit. Cameron straight up took a page out of 50 Cent's playbook and flipped it on him.
The truck of the Lambie can be stuffed in some candy. This ain't a label, Curtis. I'm freaking with family. See my squad done waited right behind them bars this gated. Hopped out the casket, bastard, reincarnated. Yep, so have a seat. This gon' be a masterpiece. I have to beef. He look like a gorilla with rabbit teeth. Bugs Monkey, act hard with a crack guard and Mac bras. That video ain't Queens, it's your backyard.
Go by the name of Curtis Jackson. Locked up? I've been there. I went to the police academy. Now, I'm doing the locking up. I'm following the footsteps of Sammy Guano, a.k.a. Sammy the Bull. And my favorite of them all? Leroy Diggy Barnes.
It became apparent that freedom was mostly on his mind. And since Barnes knew he could only be released through a presidential pardon, he understood that the government wanted more from him. So he testified before the President's Commission on Organized Crime, wearing a hood, telling the commission about drug operations in New York. And Barnes began to snitch on his fellow inmates as well.
Yeah! That's my...
Cameron went the comedy route, and honestly, it was a smart move. The video showed 50 Cent in court, acting like a snitch and telling on everyone. And trust me, that wasn't even the best part.
For the listeners,
nigga. Be a missing person. Like Cameron. Like Ja. Like Joe. Yeah.
This show is not about snitching. It's about cooperating. So now, I welcome you to Curtis. Welcome. My show. My rules. I'll lock your punk ass up, man.
Brought to you by Decon Rat Traps. For rats as big as Curtis, use Decon Rat Traps.
Order. Order in the court. May the witness state his name, please.
Informant Curtis Jackson. 079-78959.
Snitch. And why are you here?
Him right there, in the beige vest, that nigga sell all the drugs. All the drugs. And that man right there, Gray, he ain't shit. Yeah, that nigga beating up on his baby mom, but you ain't hearing from me.
You's a real faggot. You keep quiet now, settle down.
Yeah, and that right there, yeah, you. With the black fitted. Yeah, that nigga got me about 2 years ago.
You shot yourself, Curtis. Stop.
I know he did it. I saw you. And that dude right there, all I gotta say about him is murder. All y'all niggas going down, man. I'm telling on all y'all. G, you neck. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. I'm especially telling on you. G, you neck. Hey, you. Filthy rich. Yeah, man. Ain't no motherfucking snitch. Working things out, nigga. I'm trying to benefit from you, motherfuckers. Yeah. G, net. Here we go now.
I heard about that Curtis, nigga. I heard about it.
Curtis said he telling on everybody. Everybody? For real. Little leg Larry. Little Larry told on little leg Larry just went down there to see the court. And he get out of right now. Little leg Larry locked up. He locked up.
Nah, no, leg Larry locked up.
He trying to call his mama right now to give him some bail. Now she at the fish market. My mama house is gonna be me. No, how we do. I get down to something different. That nigga Curtis is a snitch. He's snitching, Curtis. Curtis is a snitch. That nigga snitching, Curtis. Curtis is a snitch. He telling Curtis. Come on, Curtis. Stop talking about Curtis is a snitch. He telling. What you talking about? Just talking about that Curtis. Hallelujah, swear to God, man. Curtis is telling. Who he telling on? He's telling on. Goddamn, Curtis, stop the shit, won't you, man? Just being Curtis. Courtesy. Show some courtesy, Curtis. Won't you stop snitch on mothers, grandmothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, and the in-laws? God damn it, man. Shit is crazy, bro. Just being Curtis.
crazy.
After that, people really didn't know how 50 was going to respond. But then something strange happened. Cameron just disappeared. No new music, no public appearances, nothing. He stopped punching back completely. That's when the jokes started. People began saying anyone who beefs with 50 Cent eventually vanishes. Cam was basically treated like a missing person, and 50 was clowning him for it non-stop.
You also been in some other, battles and shit, wars and shit. Cam as well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't heard about Cam. I don't want to talk about him because he's missing. He's missing, and I don't know what happened. You understand what I'm saying? All I know is I was looking forward to going back and forth with him, mixing it up a little bit. I thought he had a good start. He had a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? And he was using the comedy route instead of, actually being aggressive and going for it. And I was like, ooh, that's something different. And I'm evaluating that for a second. He works for me now. Gave me a title for my new album. He's in the creative department.
Why do you think that
condolences?
Later on, 50 revealed in an interview that Cameron was actually the one who gave him the idea for the album title, Curtis. Cam eventually had to explain himself and released a video saying he'd been in Florida and couldn't respond because he was on probation.
May 17th. I just got a two-way talking about Curtis is talking about I won't come outside. I'm in my motherfucking vacation home because it's gonna be a real motherfucking hot summer, man, for everybody. And probation is officially over. Oh yeah, last week. Officially. And all that shit going on, I'm not going to jail for none of y'all. Should've sizzled down or whatever. But Curtis, you wanna get involved? You ain't left alone, brother. You're not left alone. Holla at me. I'm right here. Killer, May 17th. I just got it. Yeah, you see the palm trees? I'm on vacation and I'll be off. June 1st. Curtis. Get my pool in the back.
Cam told everyone he'd be back by the summer. Summer came and went, and Cam was still nowhere to be found. But 50 wasn't done. On September 13, 2007, during a show at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, 50 pulled a move nobody saw coming. He brought out two major Dipset members, Jules Santana and Jim Jones, and had them perform on stage with him.
Hold up. Somebody's here. Hold up. What the f is up? Put your motherfucking hands up. Where my man at? Where my man at? Where me?
If you don't understand how crazy that is, let me spell it out. Imagine beefing with someone and somehow getting two key members of their group to perform with you. That was pure evil genius energy. 50 really knows the art of war. And he still wasn't done. This man even tried to sign Jim Jones.
And I'm back. It's your boy 50 Cent bringing you more Rap City. It's going down right here. I know this is your favorite show right now because I'm on it. And I told y'all earlier I was going to bring somebody new in the G Unit. I might have a new signing, I might not. You see, I got the whole G Unit here. We're going to get it going. What you got back here? Ah! Oh, man. Yeah. What you know? What you know? It's your man Jim Jones right here. Brought you the biggest record of last year, right?
When 50 said, "It's your man Jim Jones right here," he was clearly talking directly to Cameron. Fast forward to 2025, and 50 and Cam are cool now. Cam confirmed that once 50 performed with Jim Jones and Jules Santana, the beef was basically over.
Legend for the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show. And I'm like, so I'm sitting there like,
that was
like it's such a kind of smoke. Cause I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Lloyd Banks. I'm like, no, public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what? The songs. What was how did this work? How'd it go?
I was there, I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? Oh, you know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look, like when everybody's there,
right?
Jimmy was not a rapper then.
Right.
He was your man, like on the side, like in the side, just he was not a rapper at all.
Right.
So when Ballin' took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, Murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. Then you gotta watch and see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Hey, give me Jimmy.
Well, I remember this real talk. I was on probation at the time. My probation officer was like, come down to probation or we gonna lock you up on Thursday. I'm like, what the fuck I did? And New York City Intel was there. And New York City Intel said, what's going on with you and 50 Cent? I said, it's some music shit. What the fuck are you talking about? They said, well, this it just seems like it's one of me. I said, yo, he puts people out of business. I gotta respond. I swear to everything I love. I told you this. I'm like, yo, the man puts people out of business. You gotta say something else. Then one officer's like, yeah, he does, man. He does. It's like, it's just on me. Y'all gonna talk to him? Like, they like, yeah, his flight is late. We're gonna have a conversation with him too. So the more the story is, like I said, Dipset at that time kind of really wasn't on the same page, but it wasn't
public,
external. And I was like, maybe I could fix this shit before it gets out of hand. And that's where my mind frame was at. But then when I went on stage, I'm like,
that was Apollo.
Shit that spun out of your nigga.
It just went out of control.
It is a checkmate moment, which was, I said, this is devious right here. All right, devious shit right here. But I respect it. I liked it, that shit. I liked it, that shit.
But within Dipset, things were never the same. You can't really be in a group with people you don't trust. Cam felt betrayed, and after that, there was no coming back.
Yeah, that's why I called you down real quick, because, you know, just basically, you know, we're not going to do a whole big thing and get crazy. Look, because I hear the DJs, I hear the fans, I hear everybody. I'm not doing a Diplomat album, not rhyming with Jim or Jewels or nothing. I wish them all the best of luck. Accept it, people. The people don't want to seem to accept it. I don't have time to do that. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. So that's why I called you here, because I know you'll get it across the world. And hopefully the people will get it in their head. Cam is doing Cam. I'm not doing no Diplomat Immunity 3 album. I hope they'll do it, and good luck. I wish them luck on it. I'm not doing it. Stop dreaming. Stop wishing, stop hoping, stop imagining. I'm not doing it.
Official.
What's today's date? Thursday, March 26, 2009. Cameron Giles, AKA Spacely Sprockets, AKA Joffy Joe, AKA Killer Cam, AKA KFC, whatever you want to call me, I am not doing no Diplomat 3 album.
Now, fast forward to today. In 2025, 50 Cent and Cameron are good. They've squashed the beef, they're friends, and that's why 50 can pull up on Cam's podcast and do an interview. But Jim Jones, he's on the other side now. After what he said on the Justin LeBoy podcast, he dropped a freestyle dissing both Cam and 50. Cam didn't hold back. He went straight at Jim and even called him a fan.
Just a couple things, because we've been on vacation, and he's been talking since I was on vacation. We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you're a guardian angel and designer. What the f is you talking about, man? You are from the Bronx, bro. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpson's on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this.
So let me know what you think about all of this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe. God bless.